Welcome back everybody to the channel. We are back after the international break with a preview show against Millwall. We have QPR Millwall this week, round 10 of the championship. The games are coming quick and fast before Christmas. Before the international break happened, we were unbeaten for 6 games going into it. We beat Bristol City in our last game. We did 2-1 with a great result, I think, was, I believe, with super subs right in the second half. It wasn't a great first half, but yeah, we done the job to get the 3 points. Pushed into the playoffs before the international break. So yeah, today we're going to go into the preview of Millwall, but I'll be honest, I've not done much research on the Millwall at the moment. I've just done a little bit just to see obviously and stuff like that. But with who is the man? Millwall, I can't remember. Alex Neil. Now, obviously, what I know of Alex Neil, typical championship manager, does love to get teams in a more, depending on what he uses in his team. If he has, he changes the ability of what he team. So realistically, right now, with what Millwall looking like at, it looks like most of their goals are coming from the defenders. So I would say their biggest threat is probably going to be set pieces because they have the height. So we have to watch out for that. First things first. Their attack has not been great. For what I've been seeing. I haven't watched the games, but I feel like the jumping into the conclusion of when they attack, they don't do much. You know, looking at the momentum of every game that they've had in the last 5 games, I would say there's not been any possession, not been any momentum whatsoever. Teams have been running over them, but they did get the result against Coventry. So the result against Coventry was actually a shock surprise to me. So yeah, we have to watch out for, I believe, in set pieces. Against Millwall. Like I said, there's not much to really say. They got Luongo, who's a great playmaker. We've had him at before, and they have a great back two. I would say in Kramer and Cooper. I'm not too sure about any of their midfield. Like Smallbone, obviously everyone knows about. It's Southampton, Coburn, and Middlesbrough. But they haven't really proven anything this season. Apart from obviously with us, where we've got goals with Burrell and Kone and some others. But it's a must win. It's definitely a must win, and it's a definitely we should win, 100%. Even though it's a London derby against Millwall, it's gonna probably bring a big atmosphere, but we should have it in the bag, 100%. I know this is going out a bit late, but I would say definitely we got to win it, man. Like I don't see us losing, especially with everything that's turning around right now. So the positive news is that we have injuries back. We have star players back. Ilya comes back to the squad as well as Clark Salter and Poku. So very exciting times to see these 3 players come back. We're going to have a strong bench tomorrow, 100%, depending on who we choose. Is he going to choose Share? Is he going to choose Poku on the day? Don't know. See what happens. But as you can see, the team that I've put there is pretty much the same team that in form. I would say. Just trying to get the squad up on my live here. So yeah, we put Nardi in goal. We have just because he's on form, the only keeper available right now. I wouldn't put Joe Walsh ahead of whatsoever. Dunn captain at the right back. I know he's just come back from international duty yesterday or today, I should say. But the likely chances are he'll still get first team called. Yes, he put Kieran Morgan at right back or Adamson. Morrison and Benge. Even though Steve Cook has done well in the last couple of games, you know, I give him his dues. I still think Morrison and Benge coming back from the bench after the Crystal City game, it will be a great fit for them two to be up. But unless they play Cook and Clarksour, I don't know. But Clarksour will probably be on the bench if he does get in the squad. Escudina, apparently, I don't know if Davis is fit yet, but Esfredin is the only choice right now for us at left back. In midfield, I'm not going to say it, but Madsen has to, you know, Madsen is the only one I can say that deserves to be on that team constantly each week now. Varane, I love Varane, but I think he hasn't really he hasn't showed that much at the moment. They've been great together, Madsen and Varane, but against City, there was a few bit of errors that I saw that I didn't like. I'm not saying drop him, but I think against Millwall, maybe play Isaac Caden. Even though I have put Varane there, but I would say probably Isaac Caden. Caden deserves a chance, but he probably won't play him because of he's just come back from the Mika as well as Burrell. But I think Burrell, unless he chooses Cher and Kone, I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a weird one. Vale will probably take that right side and Sato on that left. Even though Sato's come back from international break, the likely chances are he might play Dembele. You never know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the team that I think he's obviously going to be playing. He is against Millwall. It's going to be a very great game. Lovely game. Always against London Derby. It is. Especially at Loftus Road. It'll be very noisy. It's going to be crowded. And it's 12:30 kickoff. So yeah, it's going to be a very exciting game. I'm hoping for a 3-0 win. Something to show us that we can still stay in the playoffs. Actually, I think come in more. Where do we go? But yeah, like I said, their forward line is not great. So defensively, we should be fine. Not even worried about it. Yeah. But we're like I said, we're in form. Need to get them goals tomorrow. Fine, but we're literally we could go in third depending on result. What happens? We can get 18 points. We can get on to the 18-point mark tomorrow and be very more close to chasing Coventry and Middlesbrough. Um, yeah. And I might be wrong about the Coventry result actually because I'm just looking at now. Oh, they beat Millwall. Sorry, I thought Millwall beat them. My apologies. But that was a dead game apparently. So I do apologize on that behalf. Let me just look back at Millwall are in 8th position. That's a bit right. No, sorry, that's West Brom. What am I talking about? 9th position. My apologies. Yeah, they lost to Coventry, but they beat West Brom 3-0. That was it, the West Brom game. So they beat West Brom 3-0. I think West Brom, very strong side with Brian Lincoln. But they seem to have done the job. And it was at home. It was at Millwall. Yeah, but recent results, they've only lost one in the last five. They've drawn against Crystal Palace, beat Watford 1-0, drew with Swansea 1-1, lost to Nils. Yeah. I would honestly say it's a definitely must win and we should win. Only Problems only scored one goal this season. Couple assists. Caesar scored one goal. Yeah. We should have it in the bag 100. I don't see why not whatsoever. Yeah. But going on from there, like I said, Ilyasher is back tomorrow. Poku is back. So we have a full squad fit again. And hopefully Clark sort of can stay fit for the remainder of the season. I miss him. I want to wish him well, and I hope he gets back to normal because if we get him in, we might. I know it sounds harsh, but we might not need to worry about getting on the edge of January if we keep him fit. But I would say right now, let's see how it goes till Christmas, see what happens. But tomorrow is definitely going to be a must for us. If we lose, I will be that type of game. I will be disappointed. Now, a lot of people were saying, obviously, the Coventry result that we had, that shouldn't happen again. Losing to Millwall is a big, especially at home. So we can't have that whatsoever. So hopefully, he puts the right tactics out on the right team. We do what we do best. That is not just dominate games, but show the fans that if we do go down 1-0 or 2-0, that we come out in the second half or whatever and we still fight. That's the main thing. But yeah, I honestly think we will win it. 12:30 kickoff, Sky Sports. we'll get there. We'll get it done. 100%. I have that feeling. But apart from that, there's not much to really say. Uh, just common URs really. So yeah, I can't. Like I said, I haven't really researched Millwall that much this season. I haven't really concentrated on Millwall. But as far as I can see, the only threat is defense. The forward line is not great season. So yeah. Prediction wise, like I said, 3-0 Kone if he plays. Would be nice to see him grab a couple of goals. But my positive thing is this: can't wait to see Chair and Poku. That's me. Poku is one of these guys that I watched very much last season. Very surprised he came to QPR. I didn't know he was probably going to be transferred, but QPR grabbing him was great. He's one of them wingers that reminds me of Dembele a little bit, but does provide goals and assists. But Dembele hasn't done that in a while. He's out of form. I wouldn't say Dembele's shit, but I would say Dembele does need to kind of get back on track, on form. Otherwise, someone's going to take his place. As simple as that. That's what Poku might do if he stays fit, and then goes from there. You know, we have the striking force now. We have the defense. We have the midfield. You know, we got nothing to whinge about. You know, unless we have injuries. You know, can't really say much. But what I will say is this: Steve Bold was caught on camera today at QPR. Obviously, there was talk to him going to Luton with Jack Wilshere, but he was being spotted. Obviously, spotted at the training ground. So there must be something there. But we've seen him, and I guess I can't sit and say where is he. So yeah, let's end it there on a positive anyway, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be live tomorrow anyway. So join us. Yeah. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. It has been 2 weeks, so yeah, a bit off track, but we'll be back on track for after tomorrow. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. Catch you tomorrow. Have a great night. Cheers.